Oh, hey, look at that. It dreamed. Also, I won't be able to look at the chat, uh, just as a warning, because, I'm currently also I do. So that's fun. um, so yeah, we're just gonna jump right into project. What is the project, you may be wondering? Glad you asked, because I'm not gonna tell you until it's done, or until you actually guess what it is, which you won't. I'm not saying that to be mean. I mean, you probably actually won't, at least not until it's getting too close to being done. You can guess what I'm doing. I will actually be genuinely impressed because I highly doubt anybody's gonna know what's going on. Yeah, that's good. I don't know how to draw a microphone, so that's a problem. But you know, it's fine. We'll work it out somehow. Everything is fine, guys. Sorry, I have Queen stuck in my head. I've only gone to see Bohemian Rhapsody 3 times in the last like 2 weeks. So sorry. Go watch it. And go while it's in the theaters because it's so worth it to be in the theater. I convinced someone who hadn't gone to a movie theater in like years or something to go see it, and he told me he was like, "Yeah, it was definitely worth it to see in a movie theater. That was probably my best movie theater experience in like forever." So, I do recommend go watch Bohemian Rhapsody. Go do it. It's really good. Also, I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm doing. Straight up. Not gonna lie. This is not right. Not according to my referencing. And by referencing, I mean the storyboard I drew on paper. By the way, if anybody is actually watching this, which is a doubt, X doubt, I can't read the chat until this video I'm uploading actually uploads. So, sorry that I can't interact or anything. Also, if my voice sounds weird, I'm still getting over a sickness for like 3 weeks now, almost 2.5. Right? Was that? No, no, it's been longer than that. Gosh, I'm losing days. Been going on for over 3 weeks. Also, I'm gonna have to BRB real quick. So, back in a second. Funny story. On the way down the stairs, I stepped wrong, and I almost slid and did the splits, which, for those who don't know, I can't do the splits, so that would have hurt. But I'm back. Let's continue here. Goodness. I feel like I should set this up differently, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna set this up differently, because I don't like this. I don't like that line either, but oops, too late. There we go. All right, so we'll put over here. Yeah. Oh god, that's awful. Hold on, no. No, we need to fix that. No. Can I just draw a circle? There we go. That's... This is annoying. This is... Animation's hard. No. We need to move. No, we don't need to move. We need to move just this head here. Also, I'm proud of myself because I have an art teacher who told me that I have a really good grasp on like the facial proportions, and I was so thrilled because I suck at just about every proportion imaginable. That was good. Good time. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me for the most part. So that happened. It's not too smooth there, sweetheart. I don't know what I'm even trying to do. This is bad. What is this? No, this isn't. Oh, this isn't okay. Not okay. Not okay. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Then we just. Oh, we need to fix that now too. Yep. So yeah, let's also talk about I haven't been making videos because that's kind of important. First of all, I was sick, as I mentioned already. But secondly, I've been kind of creatively sapped until recently. And by recently, I mean like a few days ago. Because, well, basically because I ran out of like good material for videos to be like, yeah, I'll be proud of my work. And I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I want to do exactly. Because right now it's just kind of like sometimes I want to do this and other times I want to do this, and it's just a whole mess. So, yeah, I don't know what kind of position I want to put in here. Something like this. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Had to convince myself there for a sec. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I drained up until recently because of just kind of trying. I've been trying out things that haven't been working too great in my favor, and so it's just kind of been effective. I've actually been doing a lot of writing recently. As I've also been doing a lot of this. Well, not really a lot of this specifically, but like art specifically. Because I made a whole storyboard out for this, and I've been doing a lot of different works like what am I doing? Like this, which I'm opening right now. Like I just did this like a few days ago. And I'm doing a lot of practicing in areas I didn't really pay too much attention to before, which I kind of didn't realize I was I shouldn't say messing up, but like not reaching my full potential with. Like clothing wrinkles are something I'm trying to write full pieces like this, and different type of like effects, like the bubbly type sparkle stuff going on, and different body positions, because all of my body positions in the few fully finished pieces I had previously were kind of the same boring type blah standing positions. So I've been trying to get out of the habit of the same old. And in the meantime, I've been learning more about like body structure and proportions and what does what and muscles and where they connect and where they go and stuff like that. As far as shading goes, I haven't gotten any sort of lessons in that yet, but I am trying to make it a little more incorporated into what I do properly. I do have little like markers for where my light is now, so I'll be like that in the sketch to be like, that's where it's coming from, so it'll go that way. But for this one, it was like, I'm not gonna get into this one, but yeah, that's basically my whole point in that. And other than that, I don't know what to say. I think my video just went up. Oh my gosh, 2 people are watching. I'm so sorry I haven't been able to look at the chat. Oh, it's Allison. Hi, Allison. It's been a while, huh? Ooh, you're making a clay Japanese ghost. That's interesting. I was never good with clay. Mostly because my nails are dumb and long, and I end up poking anything I make. My ID just went up. What? I'm scared. What? What happened? What did I miss? Because that doesn't sound too great. Um, ooh, I don't. Eh, just gonna pray that that isn't gonna threaten me in any way. I love when I don't know what's happening. Oh my god. Okay, my vid. Okay. For a second there, oh my gosh. You had me worried. Okay. My mistake in reading that a bit too out of context. Whoops. um, yeah. So I'm gonna be working on this for a while. This is definitely not getting done anytime soon. Yeah, this is gonna take months. I already know it's gonna take forever to do anything with this. Like, this is probably like the first 5 seconds right here. But I do have a plan. It's all planned out. I'm not going to fail this time. I'm going to do it. It's going to be a full animation, the very first full animation I have ever done in my entire life. And it's going to be a terrifying but thrilling experience all at once. So that's fun. I can't spell while sculpting. Understandable. um. So yeah. I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say something, but now it's gone. So never mind whatever I was going to say. So we have that. And oh goodness, this is going to mess me up. I really should have separated that background. Hold on. We're separating this background into a different layer because, yikes, I'm going to need that. All right, let's try this again. Oof. Don't cut off the foot. That's a bad idea. Layer. Let's just. Okay, that line's all right, I guess. That is not. Okay, there we go. So now, I'm gonna move that there. I'm gonna take this. No, I'm gonna take this. No, we're not. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Other than talking to myself a little bit. Hey Tanner. Yeah, I fell back into the Undertale fandom. So let me explain what happened. Deltarune came out, and I went, huh, Deltarune. That sounds like an interesting game title, not realizing it was anything to do with Undertale. I was like, okay, let me look this up a little bit. So I look it up. I find out that it's Toby Fox's creation, part two. And I really shouldn't say part two because it's a separate universe. But anyways, I play it. I watch some other people play it. I go, huh, that's a really good game. And there are probably connections to Undertale. And that's where it all began. From there, I fell back into it all. The memories from 2016 came rushing back. And then, basically, I wrote a really depressing alternate universe, and now, yeah, that's what happened. Deltarune's great. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Perfectly describes how my beginnings of digital art are going. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the world of digital art. It's not as easy as it looks. Then again, art in general isn't as easy as it looks. I don't know, man. Some people, I look at their art and I go, whoa, I would never. But then again, I also did that at like 12 with drawings that looked like this. Like, you know, actually, no, it was more like the drawings that were like that classic 2007, like, cat video animation style facial expressions where it was like, ooh. I looked at stuff like this at like 12, and I went, I would never be able to do that. But meanwhile, I turn around and I'm over here like, whoa, body proportions exist. I've got my tablet, but a horrible computer. I'm in the same situation, even though it doesn't look like it. I really want a new computer. My poor laptop can't handle anything, and it's really sad. Gotta make sure I'm getting this right. I'm probably not going to, but you know, that's besides the point. Yeah, my computer is so bad at running half the things that I would like to run. My drawing program is mostly fine, but then as soon as I crank out the video editors and such, it's like, well, fun while it lasted. But yeah, I'm really hoping that for Christmas or something, or my birthday, which is coming up, I can get a better computer. Fingers crossed, because oh, this poor laptop needs to leave. Is that your Sonic OC? Also, excuse my coughing. There's sickness that is still here, even though it's been like 3 weeks. I spent the past 3 weeks working on the same piece of digital art. Yeah! Can relate. Like I said, it's not as easy as it looks. Also, getting used to a tablet is not easy, especially depending on which one you get. Like the one I have is a Huion. I don't know how to pronounce it. That tablet, which if you've never seen one, you don't look at it while you're drawing. You draw while looking at the computer screen in front of you. And for a long time, I'm like, but wait, I can't look at the tablet like I look at paper, so I don't know what I'm doing. And I didn't know how a digital drawing program even worked at all. So, um, basically, I was kind of stuck in I'm still drawing on paper mode for a while until I finally realized, no, that's not how it works. I'm still learning things about this program. Studio Paint is a great program, but there's like so much that I don't use and don't know about. Like I'm sure there's like at least 300 more things I could be doing with this program that I'm not already doing. So there's I use Krita for my digital art. I haven't heard of that, but I see that a lot of people use Paint Tool Sai or whatever, and originally that's what I wanted to get, but it turns out it's actually like really expensive or something. So I was like, okay, never mind. I don't think Clip was much cheaper, but still. I need to remember my proportions here. That might be right. Hold on. I'm probably gonna mess this up, but it's all right. What was I even talking about? Goodness gracious, I can't hold a conversation to save my life. I need to get back into the swing of streaming and keeping track of my train of thought. I don't know how pen pressure works. I just focus on my traditional art. No friction on tablet, and that confuses me. Yeah, there really isn't any sort of thing stopping you from just being like, whoa. But I don't know. More frequently now, I change my pressure sensitivity from like all the way to the left to like one bit over to the right from being all the way over to the left. Which is like I think it's the most sensitive you could put it. It's like I'm barely putting anything down and I'm doing that. And if you press not that hard, you get like the full deal with everything. I'm bad at explaining things, but you know, I'm sure you kind of understand maybe. um, yeah, it's a lot to get used to when you're so ingrained in paper. I mean, like I said, it took me forever to be like, okay, that's how it works. Um, and once I did get used to it, I mean, now I'm making stuff that I'm really proud of, and I'm seeing the advantages and disadvantages of digital versus traditional art. With traditional art, you could do like you don't really need complete outlines if you don't want them. I mean, you really don't with digital art either. But there's something about traditional art where if you do something like this, it looks nicer than digital. But with digital, it's what I find it way easier to have. You have every single color imaginable, and it's way easier to shade, I think, and add in certain like light effects that you just can't really do well with traditional work. I mean, unless you're like a true professional artist, which I'm not, so I suck at it. But I mean, that doesn't mean I didn't try. Trust me, I tried to do light trick stuff quite a few times recently. That you just can't pull it off the same way if you're not working in digital. I feel so. I don't know. That's my stance with it. Um, like, there's different opinions and such. I feel that it's definitely a different experience, but overall, I feel like it's a better one. Like, I'm so used to drawing on my tablet now. Once I'm a bit more confident in my digital art, I'm going to sell my designs on Redbubble. That's probably a good idea. Just don't use copyrighted characters because I learned my lesson real fast. Because I actually made some pretty nice art of a character that's already copyrighted, and I tried to sell my art at my school, and my teacher was like, "Are you sure that's legal?" And I'm like, "Oh, no." And then I looked it up, and it I didn't end up selling anything anyway. But it's not the point. I emailed the people to be like, "Hey, is it okay if I use this with your permission?" Um, and they never got back to me, so whoops. But it's all right. I'm fine, I think. Like, I didn't actually end up selling anything. Um, and I wasn't doing that great with advertising it anyway. I was just like, "Hey, I'm selling this art." And nothing ever came of it. But, uh, I think it was a decent effort on my part to be like, "Hey, I can be cool and sell art." um, I'm gonna save this now because I'm not going to lose the work I'm putting into this. Not today. Or any day, hopefully. Where is the folder? I have two separate folders for this stuff. I should not have saved it as illustration too. That was dumb. But I have two different folders. One of them is for the Clip Studio format, and the other is for the JPEG formats of things in case I want to mess with it in Movie Maker. Thank God for Movie Maker, honestly. This is stage position 2. Or was it 1? No, this is 1, which I need to save. Stage position. Ooh, this is confusing. It's mixing everything up. Great. Love that. I didn't spell position right, but I'm not going to change it now. It's too late to go back. So I need to fix my folders later. I did not mean to close that. I'm messing everything up. Love that. I feel like shading on paper is easier. It definitely can be, I think. It depends. I feel like with paper you definitely get a more it's like easier to tell what you're doing, I think. But with digital I feel like the color ends up matching a little bit better. Like you have more options, I feel. Also, I want your character's hair. I mean, who doesn't want this fabulous hair? How long do you want me to keep you in suspense as to what this is? Because I could show you an image that would most likely give it away to some people. Maybe not all of you, but who knows? I'm tempted to wait a little bit longer before being like, there, and telling you what this is. But I don't know, I like talking about it. My persona is going to be plastered on my designs. Nice. Do it. Bet. My OC Lydia is currently getting a redesign. I aged her back 8 years. She's now 8. Nice. That's one thing that I kind of want to try with my OCs, like aging them up or down just to see what I could come up with. Like, I've thought about doing that before. Like, what would a tiny eyeball look like? Just like... Yes. I didn't even do the whole thing, but yes. You want me to do it? All right. All right. All right. I will give it another. I'll give you until it hits 440 because right now it's 437 before I review because I want you guys to guess just out of curiosity if you have any idea what's going on. Probably not. So far, no one has guessed if they don't already know. Like my Instagram kind of knows a little bit, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know. It depends on who's checked my Instagram. Like, yes, this is the character of the century. Yes. All right, I'm gonna stop messing around and actually get serious. All right, what's the next position I need? Ooh, I need a jumping position. Love that. I love doing things that I don't usually do and most likely messing them up, but Are you trying to draw a member of the Residence Justice Gang? Nope. Did I even do that? No, I didn't. I need to calm down with my details. This is like the roughest of rough sketches. On purpose. My brain is just like, no, you need more details than that. And it's like, no, I really don't. I didn't even draw that. Goodness gracious. That moment when your storyboard gets more confusing by the second. Let's roll 60% complete. Nice. I don't even go about doing this. I don't even know. Alright, so what time is it? Alright, 4:40. Time to do the big reveal. Also, I would love to see like a 5-year-old eyeball. Yes. new things to do. So I'm going to do the one thing that will probably give this away a little. So I shall explain. This animation is going to be a Queen animation. Why? Because I saw Bohemian Rhapsody 3 times and I feel like it. So there. Also, before you ask, because this is very iconic, but before you ask, no, it's not Killer Queen. That's all the information I'm going to give you for now. But yes, in the past, like, 3-ish, 4-ish weeks, I've seen Bohemian Rhapsody a number of times, and I am becoming more and more obsessed with Queen by the second, which explains the video that just came out like an hour ago. I'm guessing it's I Want to Break Free. Nope. I will tell you it's specifically the live version of the song that I chose because that was the first way I heard it, and since I heard that before hearing the studio version sounds so underwhelming in comparison. So I was just like, nah. The live version would probably work better for this mess. But no, it's not I Want to Break Free, even though that is 100% an iconic video for the masses. Also, this is not the only outfit involved. There's going to be a lot of outfit changes. Goodness, I don't even. Do I have this right? I think maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Uh, wait, what is that? That is a whole mess. Do you like Steven Universe? Yes, I am currently right where it last premiered, which December 17th. I am waiting very anxiously, praying that I manage to catch it. I don't even know what day that is, but hopefully it's a day that's, not too bad. As in, not a school day. Or if it is a school day, I'd prefer for it to snow real bad. I don't want to miss it. And if it's not a snow day, then I'm afraid that I might. I don't remember what time. I don't even know if they announced what time it would be that we get anything. But really want it. I've been waiting since whichever episode was the last one. I can't remember the title names, but the diamonds are everything, except for White Diamond because we don't know anything yet. I mean, you know, I will just be anxiously waiting and checking Rebecca Sugar's Instagram. Because that's where I even saw that there was going to be new stuff happening soon. So I was like, yes, please, please. It's been so long. It feels like forever. Oh, it's a Monday. You've got to be kidding. Ew. Why? Why a Monday? Oh, that's disappointing. Hopefully it snows. Thanks for being at Homeworld was the last one. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, such a good episode. Then again, pretty much almost all the episodes are really good episodes. Goodness gracious. Are my proportions right? Probably not. No, they're not. Whoops. Shrink that down a little bit. That matches up a little bit better. Kind of. Maybe. Yeah, it looks about right, I think. I'm going to have to shrink things down again. Love doing that. Because there's not enough room for this jump. Steven in a pink diamond outfit is the best. Yes, it is. To be honest. First, and then this, and then this. Alright. Ooh. I'm. I'm so thrilled. I'm just so thrilled about everything that's coming up soon. It's funny because I was actually incredibly depressed for like the last day or two. I was just like, ugh, really not having a great time. But my mood has since been boosted, like majorly. Like today was such a great day. Goodness, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, but with this, it needs to be a little more up in the air. Kind of. Let's see how that looks. Uh, I'll I'll have to find a way to fix it later. Right now it doesn't matter too much. Then we need our grand landing. Oh yeah, guess what? Oh no, what is it? Oh, I hear my cat. Oh, my poor baby. I should check on him later. He's upset because he's not upstairs, but he can be upstairs because family members are cooking. FNAF movie. Ooh. The FNAF movie is slowly making its way. So is the VR game. Ooh. I haven't kept up with Five Nights in a long time. Then again, I don't think anything new's come out recently. I'm pretty sure everybody will be talking about it. I kind of just feel bad for the creator at this point though, because like I don't know, it's just like the franchise is slowly kind of dying out, I think. Don't get me wrong, I still see Five Nights stuff all over the place. But like I feel like not as many people are really talking about it anymore because it's kind of a dead thing. So with that potentially being the case, it's just kind of disappointing that there's like stuff like the movie and more games that may not get as much attention as they deserve. Same thing with Undertale. Undertale's traction was dying down. Luckily, Deltarune did really good, but I don't know. I don't know. It just seems a little different with Five Nights. I feel like the majority of the fandom has actually left the fandom. Like, at least with Undertale, there were still maybe a few people theorizing and such for a while after. But I don't know. I haven't kept up with anything Five Nights related, so I really can't speak too much about it. Mostly because I haven't heard anything. Still working on the script for the movie. He said he wants it to get right. He doesn't want it to be bad. Well, I mean, I seriously wish the guy luck because, goodness gracious. Just goodness gracious, that's all I have to say. Keep making these proportions wrong. There we go. I've only joined in a sister location, so yeah, sister location was where I kind of really fell out of that fandom because, like, I was like, really, do we really need another game? Like, I get it, the story could be continued, but really, like, I was just kind of like at the point where it was like once um once like the third game came out, actually, I think was where I was falling out of the fandom more and more. Mostly because it was just like, okay, the story concluded. There's no need for any more games. But then there were more coming out, and it was just like, whoa. And then we got that weird RPG, which I kind of feel bad that nobody really liked it, I think. But or at least like the general population was like, "What is this?" Because it's not bad. I've seen people like play it, and I've seen what it's all about. I actually know someone who still has it. Um, it's not a bad game. It's just a little weird and underwhelming for what the franchise is or was. I don't know. I am very rambly and opinionated, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt because it's been a long time and I really don't know what's going on with that whole everything anymore. That whole everything. Listen to me talk. I can't even talk. I shouldn't be giving my opinions. Uh, he's also planning more books. Ooh, that might be interesting. Scott said he regrets FNAF World. Yeah, yeah. Understandable. But the biggest thing is, what is the biggest thing? Don't leave me in suspense. I mean, I know I just did that a little bit ago, but nah, I deserve that. Ooh, there might be a AAA game in the works. Big stuff, huh? Huh. Might have to keep myself posted then, just in case. Because who knows? I mean, don't get me wrong. As much as I don't like, as I don't keep up with Five Nights anymore, and I don't, really pay attention and such, the games aren't bad. Like they're not inherently bad. They're actually really well developed games, especially for like one guy doing it. So really, I can't say anything. I really can't say anything, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep up with it, sort of. I feel like I'm messing up everything again. That's great. Love that. I'm getting distracted, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with anything. So who knows how it'll go? But I guess I'll maybe keep up with it a little bit closer than I previously had. You have a nice hum. I bet you sing beautifully. Oh, stop. Nah. Also, a while ago, Matt Pat made a theory where he said FNAF. He finally solved FNAF, full timeline and everything. Yeah, I think I saw something about that too, not that long ago. Or maybe it was that long ago. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't that long ago though. And I was like, FNAF is solved. And I was like, great. Stop recommending me these videos, YouTube. I fell out of that a long time ago. Whoops. Hold up. No. Hold on. I forgot that I went to check that. I just draw a semi-decent straight line? There we go. Okay, so now we scoot this over here, and we're good. Yep, perfect. Perfection. A nice sequence. I have FNAF to thank for getting me into art, so I really don't want to fall out of it. Yeah, I have a lot to thank for it. That's kind of what happened with me and Undertale, I think, and FNAF a little bit too. I started taking my art like way more seriously. Um, yeah, like 2016 was the year where everything kind of just started getting better and better as far as my art was concerned because I was taking it more seriously because of those two games. But at the same time, I ended up falling out of both fandoms eventually. Um, Even though those were like the two that kind of got me into drawing people more and uh, stuff like that. Like the monsters were always fun for me, I think. Gotta love my skeleton boys, but it's what got me into drawing the people, which I still do, and I started making OCs and such with actual backstories that weren't well, they still kind of sucked, but not the point. What I'm trying to say is I'm kind of in the same boat where I I thought I was going to love both of those games forever, like as much as I did back then, but it just kind of fell flat, I guess, is what you could say. I don't really know how to articulate it, but I mean, I don't know, I can't even words. I can't think. My brain is dead. Um, but yeah, like I don't know. I don't know what I was even trying to say. Ignore everything I said for the last like 2 minutes. Ay, what a mess. It also got me into robotics. We were the best friends that I still have to this day. That's it's stuff like that where it's like I wish people would stop hating so much because it's like fandoms and games like that really do bring people together and like inspire new thoughts and new things and make people get creative. And like you were saying, like you got into all these things because of like Five Nights. And I had friends back in 2016 who basically were in the same boat. We were all friends for a good part of the summer, online friends. And uh, my one friend and I still, to this day, um, are just so connected creatively. Um, we knew each other before those two games came out, but when they did come out, we got each other into the games, and then we came up with all these different ideas. Um, Wrote our own alternate universes, made a bunch of comics. Like we just had like greatest times together. And even though I don't stay in contact with the people I did make friends with, except for that one person, it definitely I feel like if I wouldn't have found all of that, it just wouldn't have been quite the same. Like I wouldn't be the same person probably. do I draw things? Alright. I don't think it's ever gonna fully fall flat for me. It also showed me a lot of good creators. True. I mean, Five Nights is how I found a lot of the YouTube channels that I'm still subscribed to, and Undertale. Um, I actually think I found. Oh, I ended up finding Caramel Craze's channel through Five Nights, and I'm still subscribed, even though I don't keep up with uh, what they turn their AU into, which is, I think, a completely separate story now. But I mean, still, the whole thing is just like it. It definitely opens people up to new ideas and new everything. I found you due to Doki Doki. True. Doki Doki was a glorious mess in a good way. Like it was horrifying, but great. You just bring people together. This cosplay is a good one. I think I saw that channel recently. It branched off from FNAF. It's basically their own story with hints of it being FNAF. Huh. Yeah, I think I saw something in my recommended section. I might actually be subscribed, but I don't know. um, Goodness, what was I going to even say? I don't even know. That's really sad. It's really sad that I'm forgetting this amount of stuff that I'm wanting to say. Like, I mean, really. Yes. Plus, I'm getting distracted because my mind is completely gone, and it's just like, hey, 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 you need to be listening to more Queen. And I'm just like, just over here trying to talk like your average human. You should check them out. If you do, I recommend starting from the beginning. They're really good stuff. I probably will, because I mean, if it's cosplay, it's probably good. Because I have definitely seen my fair share of great cosplaying. I actually kind of want to get into cosplay, but at the same time, I don't know how. I mean, I attempted with uh, Connor from Detroit Become Human, which was a disaster because I really wanted to make the jacket and I wanted to have my hair up and sort of looking right, but it didn't end up working out, so I ended up half deviant. What face should I give my ghost? Not sure. It would be easier to tell you if I could see it, but assuming that it's well, since it's a ghost, maybe it should be like one of those woo. Kind of want to do sunken in eyes. Yes, do it. Because I mean, if you're going for scary, then that always helps. Maybe one of those really like whoa type smiles. I don't know. I don't know if that would even work with clay. I mean, probably if you know what you're doing, unlike me. I did a Tara cosplay one Halloween. My friend was first. That's that's everything. See, I wish I had friends that would do that with me, like that sort of thing. Then again, I'm lucky I have friends who are willing to record videos with me or anything like that in the first place. So I should be thankful enough for those people. It has no lips, just teeth. Ooh, that's spooky. That's actually kind of creepy. Like, how does that even work? But at the same time, like, if it's creepy, man, and that's what you're going for, do it. This is gonna be a whole mess, but it's fine. Let me just save these fast. Appropriate title. Coming from the bottom of the show. Ah, okay. Makes sense. And this lines. I might need to go soon. It's approaching that time. Um, real quick, let me just hold on 1 second. Consider this a tiny BRB, even though I'm still sitting here. Oh God. All right. Um, sorry, I'm distracting myself a little bit. All right. It was fun. One of the girls' cousins just turned 71. Woo! Woo! I don't know how to react. I need to check out that channel. I need context, man. I need that crispy context. See, now part of me wants to stop and just do a full drawing, but at the same time, I don't want to stop because I know this is gonna take forever. And I really like doing it. Problems, first world problems. Well, I only have a few minutes left, anyways. Might as well just kind of figure this out somehow. Also, I simplified what? I simplified my art style a lot for this. Because normally I would make it look a little realistic, kind of. But really the only semi-realistic thing here is going to be the face. And even then, it really isn't that realistic. Like, I thinned out the neck to a Tim Burton-esque, like, noodle-sized thing. And then the body's just a box, basically. And then as far as, like, once I flesh everything out, it'll look more kind of like this-ish. Not really. Ew. Okay, hold on. I don't like that arm. I don't like this arm either. Yeah, once everything is kind of fleshed out a little, the style is definitely, you can tell it's mine, but it's also not normal. Like, not the normal style I usually go with. But hey, it's cool. Alright. Anything to make things go a little bit faster. The hair, it's not really gonna look like that, but it'll probably look close. I'm just doing this really quick to give you an example. And this is just one version of Freddie Mercury I'm going to have to draw 300 times. It's impressive how well both of the girls can cosplay, mostly guys. Oh yeah, the channel's just two girls. They're actually engaged to each other. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm now very excited. Because first of all, that sounds amazing. Second of all, that also sounds adorable. So yeah, this is what the body in general is going to look like once things are a little more complete. As far as the face goes, the face is what's going to give it away is, hey, this is Kristen 7601 we're talking about. Because, you know, that's what kind of marks my style, kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know what makes my style any more recognizable than the hundreds of others that are out there. But I feel like my facial expressions and such are at least a little distinguishable, maybe. Probably not. I'm probably so wrong. Probably so wrong it hurts. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be dealing with. It's too cute. They're able to ship their characters together quite well because of that. Oh, can't wait for more ships to be a part of. On top of 300 ships, I'm already like supportive of. You know what? Before I go, which is going to be very soon, I'm gonna just do whatever at this point because I'm just yeah. Just remember to go back quite a bit. Yeah, I will. Trust me. Also, I formally introduced to you. Yeah, sure, from that really depressing name you I mentioned. Also, yes, Susie. Susie is best dino. I don't even know. Do we know what Susie is species wise? Like lizard, dino, horse? Very confused. I'm very confused, but who knows? Maybe we'll find out. I don't. I don't know. 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 Oh, those are some very poor question marks. Oof. I don't even know what this is, buddy. Welcome back to the Undertale fandom. I mean, yes, we know monster, but I mean, think about it. Undyne is a fish lady. Alphys is a lizard. Toriel's a goat. We don't know. We don't know. Not that we necessarily need to know, but I mean, I'm curious. Like, there's like 3 different species I can think of off the top of my head that are close to what animal type Susie may or may not be. Like, do we know these things, or is it just me and I'm being really dumb? Straight up, that's what I want to know. Potato sands, yes. Hmm. What is Gaster confused about? What should I put here? What is Gaster looking at with this confused yet also kind of not questioning face? Like not questioning, if that even makes sense. Fall into the fandom and you can't get up. Accurate. 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 While we think about that, I'm just gonna no. How did I even do this? I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. This is bad. I think I did this not that long ago. I I drew Frisk like not even not even a week ago, and I can't remember how I drew their hair. Kara doing something with Azrael, something dumb or something with Frisk. All right, understandable. Let's do it. Let's see. Let's put this back a little bit. Actually, we're just gonna move this tiny Frisk over a little. I feel like this is turning into like one of those sketch pages you see on Tumblr or something where like there's sticky notes over parts that the artist didn't like. Like this is turning into one of those doodle pages, I think. That eraser's too big. Now it's too small. Come on. Don't feel me now, Clip Studio. Let me just fix that. Frisk is like, hey. Yep. Hey, I got the save. Goodness, I can't even. This is sad. I can't remember how I drew hair at all. Love messing it up. Just gonna check real quick. Because, oopsie doopsie, I can't remember. That's bad. Okay. Let's try this. Alright. Kind of. Kinda, sorta, maybe. Alright, I think that's acceptable. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Those eyes are a little whack, but there we go. Sort of. Just gonna. There. Perfection. Perfect. Oh no, I'm being summoned. Coming! Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna keep getting bothered. So I need to go. Love my family members. Oof. We may or may not continue this later. See see you fools some other time. Bye-o.